Thank you for watching another video by Impound Comics. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Brent Trey Sands. I'm the writer and the creator of the Impound universe. We are back with another episode of the Impound podcast with my boy iamkhryanshank.
What's happening? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I did it again, but
No. I said your name the way you said it.
Yes, you did.
You were saying I'll be saying his name two different ways.
Cause he do.
But he ain't never corrected either way. So I'll just be trying them both on.
I feel like I have. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Because like he be in his grooves, so I be like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? We done got it going, and we got it, you know, fluent. So it's like, all right, I'll let him go. But then all of a sudden he be like, you know, I'm in here with Kyran.
He said it's Kyran, not Kyran. I said, bro, should have been told me. You should have been told me that.
So now I got three names. I got Kyran, and Shank. There we go.
All right. Should we just say Shank?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, everybody else says it, so fuck it at this point. It's like,
I mean, look, we gotta announce ourselves as our full name.
Yeah, because
then we like just Shank. Yeah.
I like that.
I don't want to go to people and say, my name is Brent Trey Sands. It just makes sense for this. You know what I mean?
No,
but I would.
You know how some of those names you need to say, because I mean, low key, low key, you do.
It makes sense in this this situation. You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like you got one of those names that you gotta say, you know, fully, like Denzel Washington or Jamie Foxx.
Oh, you said I got a Denzel name?
Or
a name like Denzel, my boy?
Calm your ass down.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, iamkhryanshank, you know, Brent Trey Sands. Like, you got to say the full name.
You got to say the full name sometimes. It's certain situations.
Right. You feel me?
Well, we got things to talk about, man. We were off cam discussing who I would have Lady Monarch face because Taylor Swift is going to potentially be in the Wolverine and Deadpool movie, and who would she be if I ever brought her into Impound Comics?
No, not the Wolverine, not the Wolverine Deadpool movie, just in a future Marvel film, but not in this one.
It's not this one?
Not in this one.
Oh, that's what they talked about originally.
Yeah, but not in this one. Not in this one. It's just a future one for Jesus Christ. After Agatha the Harkness's story,
she could be something.
Yes, but like not in this one. This one's just setting up.
It's
Marvel
coming.
Jesus is coming, but but not in this. But she will be apparently in a Marvel film.
Well, he was asking would I put Taylor Swift in the Impound universe if I was making a film. I said absolutely. She could do whatever she wants. Like, what do you mean?
With no hesitation.
Listen, there's passion that goes into this, but there also has to be a business sense too. Yes, Taylor Swift will be someone, but I didn't have someone who I would cast her as right now.
Yeah. That
would make sense because like there's a few characters that came to my mind, but they're back characters and they're also not heroes. So I wouldn't want her to be that. And what I said to him is if he had asked me if she was going against Lady Monarch, I was like, I would probably make her like a Greek goddess or a Viking goddess or, you know, something like that. And maybe it's ancient Egypt going against Greece or Rome or something, and she's a goddess. I think that'd be dope.
That would be a fire-ass arc, though. Like,
yeah.
Just to kind of see how that would play out. And then you also said, low-key, like having on some God of War type of vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Having them go against Thor, things of that nature. If y'all don't know Greek mythology, Thor is actually a Greek god as well. He's not just in Marvel.
Well, I'm going to have to stop you just because you said it like they didn't know.
I mean, some people don't.
Thor's a Viking god. He's not Greek.
Damn it. But he is a mythological being.
Yes, he is.
Creature.
Yes, he
not
is.
Just from Marvel, which a lot of people.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot of people say that in the comments.
Yeah, no, I had to tell people that somebody had just commented to me, and they said that Shazam inspired Superman, and I'm like, no, he didn't, because Superman came out first,
way before.
It was only
Captain Marvel.
No, it was only a year.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was 1 year. Mm-hmm.
Damn, I could have sworn it was like 3 years.
No, it was really relatively close. I think Superman was like 38 and he was 39. It was something like that, really? Or 39, 40.
I thought Shazam came like in the
Shazam came later, but Captain Marvel, who was the first appearance of that same character, was really, really early.
Hell, even Captain Marvel, I thought it was like mid-40s to late 40s.
Yeah, I think it was no, yeah. I was gonna say, that was much sooner than you may have thought. A lot of people didn't realize that too. But this person thought he was before Superman. I was like, no, he's not.
No, he's not.
Yeah. And then so
I didn't know they're that close.
Somebody commented, there's no way he could have inspired Superman because Superman was the first character. No one can inspire the first. And I had to tell him, no, bro. There's still history of gods and mythological beings.
Facts.
Thousands of years before Superman. He was inspired by sun gods from Egypt. I said he was inspired a lot by Hyperion, Hercules.
Right.
People, and like to what you were saying, Hyperion was a Greek titan. People just know him from Marvel.
Fact.
And it's like, no, Thor, like you were saying, was a thing way before Marvel.
Yeah.
Marvel just brought it to the popular mainstream comic field. But it was like, they really used to believe in him and pray to him. Like, you know, the way we would pray to God and you know, whoever you pray to, Allah, Buddha, that's how they looked at Thor.
And then honestly, if you ever played, you know, for y'all viewers out there, which I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have played God of War, in the God of War series, low-key, y'all can learn some history from the shit.
Yeah.
Because even though, of course, you know, we're playing as Kratos, whatever the case may be, I mean, there's some factual things within the actual series of God of War.
Yeah.
So anybody that's thinking that, you know, Shazam or even Superman, it was like, oh my God, these were the first, or in this case, Captain Marvel, these were the first. You can't replicate. You know, Y'all got to go read a book.
Yeah, y'all. It's not even close. And Superman is not the first either. Even in that war. So Superman is the first superhero to have a comic book series, but there was still the Phantom who came before Superman, but the Phantom didn't have a book. The Phantom he was a comic strip in newspapers. And then there was a guy named Hercules who was debatably the first superpowered comic book character.
I forgot about the Phantom.
Yeah, the Phantom was before.
My grandfather had
there was a movie in the 90s.
My grandfather had what is those, like the newspaper comic strips?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. An original one of him?
Yeah.
That's probably worth a lot, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's nuts. And I forgot, I was probably like 8 or 9 years old when I was reading Phantom. I mean, I didn't know, you know, nothing about superheroes like that, of course. Yeah. But or in that instance, just because I was a Power Ranger head.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was like, you know, son, let me show you.
Show you a little something.
Let me show you a little something. Yeah. A real superhero.
There was a movie on the Phantom that, I mean, I watched it as a kid, so, you know, when you're a kid, everything's dope.
Yeah.
But it was dope. But I definitely think they should revamp it.
Man, them effects suck.
It probably is terrible to watch it right now. Like, if I probably watched it, I'd be like, bro, what was this?
Speaking of which, finally watched Meteor Man.
Finally watched Meteor Man is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life from a man of color.
I finally watched Meteor Man.
I watched Meteor Man, I think, when it came out, like, in theater.
And
I'm lying. I'm doing too much.
I'm about to say.
I definitely watched it as a kid, though.
I'm about to say.
I'm doing too much. I made that up.
I wasn't going to call him out, but, you know, I
did too
let
much.
him live.
I did too much.
But I finally watched it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Meteor Man is a good movie, bro. It just was under budgeted. That's it.
Yeah.
If they redid Meteor Man right now and did it with a high budget, it'd be amazing, bro.
It'd be fire. Like, it Danny would feel like a mix between... Dang, what was that? What was that hero? Hancock and oh my goodness, Hancock and Superman.
Yeah, I was saying it's like a Superman kind of character.
Hancock and Superman, but like,
and it was a star-studded cast.
It
too.
Was.
Yeah.
I'm like, some people in here.
I believe Eddie Griffin, Bill Cosby was in that too.
Like, yeah, no, he was
the homeless person. Yeah,
he was. But I'm like, what?
I don't know why.
What happened?
I don't know why when I think of that character, I'd be confused if that was Bill Cosby or Samuel L. Jackson.
Look,
I'd be like, bro, was that Bill Cosby or Samuel L. Jackson?
And you know what? You have every right to feel like that because Sam is that
He's
black
played
person
that role
in every movie. He's that black person in every movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in that movie, bro.
Yeah, but like I thoroughly
What's called in it too? What's called in too?
Who?
I'm tripping.
There's so many people.
War Machine.
Donald Cheadle.
Yeah,
he was in there.
Yeah.
Like when I see him, I'm like, shit.
Yeah, you're looking like, how did I even miss this?
Young Don Cheadle. I'm like, good Lord.
Don Cheadle, it's funny how not funny, where he is now when you look at the roles he is and how he carries himself versus who he used to be.
Yeah.
Because you ever seen Colors?
Yes.
He was Rocket.
Yeah.
Gangsta Crip, the biggest gang member Crip in the entire movie. And it's like, I knew that, and then when I watched it again, I was like, I forgot that was Don Cheadle.
And I mean, his range is incredible. Yeah, he's amazing. Even from Hotel Rwanda, like,
I was gonna say Rwanda is when I started like to pay attention to him in a sense of like,
oh, really?
Elite. No, I knew who he was. I knew him from Meteor Man. I knew him from but those kind of movies in comparison to when you get to Hotel Rwanda, now we're talking about a whole different class of acting. You know what I mean? But that's when I started looking at him as he could be anywhere and play anybody.
He's one of those.
Yeah, like that little area, because that's how I told you I felt that way about Leonardo DiCaprio when he did Blood Diamond. That's when I was like, okay, I've been hating on him too long. This dude is dope.
Yeah, you wildin'.
Leonardo DiCaprio was the acting version of a boy band to me. Like that's how I looked at him. He was the acting version of a boy band, so I just hated on him just to hate. And then at some point, I'm like, all right, I can't hate on this dude. Yeah.
98 degrees.
Yeah, that's how I felt. That's how I looked at him back then.
Wow.
But then Blood Diamond came out. It was like an era. Blood Diamond, Departed, and there was one more movie in there.
Departed is goated.
Yeah, for sure.
Goated.
There was one more movie around that little same era. There's 3 of them came out, and that's when I was like, he's probably my favorite actor now.
Django?
Nah, Django was a little bit after.
I was
already.
Oh, it's on the top of my head. Oh my goodness, Departed.
It was before. It was before the Inception too, though. If you were gonna say that, it was either like a Shutter Island.
I was gonna say Inception.
Deception was a little bit later, but it wasn't that far later though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. I've never seen Shutter Island.
He got movies, bro. He's tight.
Shutter Island was dope.
Yeah, Shutter Island's dope.
Really?
He did Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh my God, it's man.
DiCaprio's goated.
Shout out to my man's the man that he played who Leo played in Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man. I ended up meeting that dude like 2 years ago, and the way Leo played him
was perfect.
He's still to this day a freaking maniac.
Yeah.
Cool as hell though.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's crazy as shit. And I can say that because I know your ass now.
Yeah.
But crazy as hell.
I told you, I don't know. He's getting a little older now, but I think it still would fit. I always wanted to fan cast Leo as my character, Cautious. Like that would be dope. But I wrote Cautious. You know how I wrote Cautious? I wrote my character Cautious in the image of Tommy from Power, though. That's like was the idea of him. Like Cautious, like grew up.
That would be fire, though.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would be dope if he played him because that would be. He's who I had in mind when I was writing him. Like the type of person he is. Like Cautious is from a predominantly black neighborhood in Fresno.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But just.
He just
swaggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, gets it without that's where he grew up.
He ain't gotta try.
He's not trying. Yeah, he just got the swag to him. But he was the white guy in the hood type of idea. But that's who would be dope.
Tommy in a comic.
He would be fire, bro. You gotta be cautious. I'm telling you, that's who he is. Tommy, I wrote him in his image.
Tommy. Come to the comic world. Come to
the Impound universe, man.
Come to the Impound universe, dog.
People always ask me who our fan cast is Impound, and it's always I have no idea. There's not one person that, because it's like this. I wrote Impound in a way in my image.
Right.
So it's not like an actor that I look at like could be me.
Facts.
Idea. You know what I mean? Now, Michael B. Jordan want to play him, Michael B. Jordan's Impound. That's what we gonna do.
I'm about to say, boy, you tripping if you don't let
I don't. What I say earlier. You think if I would let Taylor Swift be in my movie that I wouldn't let Michael B. Jordan?
Hey, that's facts. That's facts.
He at least is a legendary Killmonger role.
I could see it though. For me,
hell yeah.
You know, if there was a situation was like Michael B. Jordan is playing Impound, I could see it.
That'd be dope.
It wouldn't be far fetched.
That's what we're doing today.
I'm just saying. And even man, like, well, let me ask you this: who would you fan cast for Lady Monarch?
Coco Jones. I already thought of that one. You know, when I moved to LA, I met Coco Jones on the first day.
Ooh, I'm melting.
In Highlight Room. We was in a booth right next to each other.
Yeah.
And I had just tweeted maybe 2 or 3 days before.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me that, and I tweeted Lady Monarch, and it was Coco Jones, and she was wearing purple. So it was like the same idea.
Oh, that's lit.
And I showed her the tweet. She was like, one day. I don't know why my voice was cracked.
She was nervous. Coco, you done got him nervous.
Hey, Coco.
You got him nervous,
one
baby.
day.
You got him.
I said, one day. I know it ain't going to be 2 days, but one day.
That would be, that would be silly.
But that one's already set in stone in my mind on that would be who I ideally would think.
Yeah.
You know, I fan casted a lot of other characters. I just Impound. There's not one person that just sticks with me on that team. Like I got the alien character Alina, and you know I would want that to be Zoe Saldana. It's like why not? She already Gamora. She's already on Avatar. She's already goated in the science fiction realm.
Facts.
She would be dope.
She just fits to be an alien for some reason.
Yeah.
She just fits.
Makes it look good.
Yeah. Find something.
Mm-hmm. And then Christ Jones, you know, I made a fan casted 3D model of Terry Crews as Christ Jones. Mm-hmm.
I'm laughing because every time I think Terry Crews, I just see white chicks. beep, beep, beep.
Or Mike Coulter, who's Luke Cage.
Mike Coulter will be fire.
Yeah.
Mike Coulter is actually fire.
But before the idea of him was, I don't remember his name, but he passed away. Green Mile.
Oh, my man's
who played Kingpin on the Daredevil movie. I can't remember his name. Forgive me.
I can't. Yeah,
but he would have been. He would have been perfect for him.
Oh my God, like that. Damn. The voice, the build, just yeah.
If you ever listen to the Impound animated, the guy who had voice acting Christ Jones sounds almost just like that dude. And if you go listen, and he walked in my store. Just when we opened up, and this is when we were in the middle of animating our mini YouTube series, not the animated film we're working on. And right when he walked in, I looked at him. I said, "You could play him," because I had a picture of Christ Jones on the wall. And he started talking. I said, "Oh, nah, bro. I was just playing around. I need you."
Yeah.
And he was like, "What do you mean?" I'm telling you, he sounds just like the dude from Green Mile. Like, go listen to him and compare the voices.
Insane.
And I was like, "We're doing a little cartoon. I would love for you to play his voice." He was like, "All right." And then that's how it happened.
Right.
And that's how it happened.
Would you get dude from Baby Boy?
See, Ving Rhames is also who I was thinking, but I don't think Ving Rhames looks like him anymore. Ving Rhames kind of got a little bit older, too old looking for him. But Ving Rhames, you know, off of Pulp Fiction, also was my original thinking when I made him. You know, the bald-headed black gangster, because the Impound story is similar to Pulp Fiction. So I don't think he could anymore.
Yeah.
But I would have loved for him, you know what I mean, to have played him. That would have been dope.
Yeah. What about anything voiceover work for Keith David?
I don't know. Who's Keith David?
Oh my God. He's talking about Meal Meteor Man. You as a person of color, sir. Yeah, look him up. Please look him up.
Keith David.
The iconic.
Keith David's dope.
The iconic. So sorry for the disrespect, Mr. David.
My bad, Keith David. You are goated. Just never knew his name.
Yeah.
No one off the top of my head, but I would make room for him.
Just because his voice, in general, is just...
It's very distinctive.
Yeah, I mean, like, either villain, hero, like, more villain for me.
Yeah.
But it's just menacing.
I picture him like, you know who he could voice next? Even though I love the voice of him, this is really random. He could voice Ultron. But I love the dude who voiced Ultron, though.
I did too, but
a new, different version of Ultron, I could hear it.
Bad.
Yeah.
That ain't bad at all. Especially, well, did you watch What If?
Some of it. I know which one you're talking about when he took over Vision's body.
Yes.
And got the Infinity Stones and stuff. Yeah.
Yes. That version.
Yeah.
I can see Keith David.
That'd be dope.
Going off.
That'd be dope
on that. You know what I'm saying? Make that happen, Marvel. Let's get Keith David. Let's get Keith David new version of Ultron. Anyway. But that's the only reason why I asked that, just because he's just very iconic in the voiceover animated world. I mean, from Gargoyles, from Call of Duty, a lot of other, hell, even Shadow Man.
He could play my main villain, Decimus. That's Alina's counterpart, the big bad. He could play him.
That would be dope.
I can see that.
Bro, man.
One day.
One day.
I formally apologize for saying who is that.
Look, Keith, just do me the favor. He just does not know. He does not know.
I know who that is. I know all of his work. I just didn't know his name.
Done talking about who Keith David. Lord G. On camera at that. Yeah, I hope somebody drag you for this. I hope somebody.
Somebody gonna say something. It is what it is. You can't know every name. I don't know everybody's name. At least I knew who the man was. I just didn't know him by name.
Yeah.
I apologize because he's actually super dope.
Lord Jesus.
Moving
Marvel
on.
Jesus is coming.
Marvel Jesus?
I'm going to keep saying that. Marvel Jesus is coming. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Yeah. Are you going to go see it when it comes out?
Yeah. I'm seeing that on a Thursday. Like on the premiere.
Yeah.
That's one of those types of films that I got to get a TikTok video up about it.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, so I got to beat people to it so I can talk about it early enough. But absolutely. Even beyond that, I just want to.
Facts.
Some movies I got to see immediately. Some movies I can wait. That's not a waiting movie.
Already bought my tickets.
Who will win, Deathstroke or Deadpool?
Oh, I was about to ask that question. Not that question. I was going to say, but I'm going to ask the next one. Deathstroke or Deadpool? Deadpool whooping that ass off the rip. Off the rip. I'm going to say that again. Off the rip. What?
With these?
Deadpool and Deathstroke? 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
8 out of 10. And sir, what do you say?
I mean, Deadpool got a crazy healing factor. I don't think he's a better fighter or martial artist than Deathstroke.
Deadpool has the Toon Force damn near with
him. He does, though. But, I mean, that depends on what version of Deadpool. Not always Toon Force.
I mean, shit. Even from comic book standard.
I would say Deadpool would win in that version, but he is not more skilled than Deathstroke.
Oh, yeah. I can agree with that.
I think Deathstroke will cut his head off a few times before it just keeps growing back, and then Deadpool ends up winning.
I wouldn't even think that. He'll cut it off, catch it, put it back on backwards, and be like, hi, pudding, and then just start shooting at the motherfucker.
I'll say Deadpool, but I don't know.
8 out of 10 times.
You know, Deathstroke, you gave him the Toon Force part. That's unfair. What about when Deathstroke got the God-killing swords, though?
7 out of 3.
Okay.
Deadpool.
Okay.
7 out of 3. You know.
It is what it is.
I'll even go 6 out of 4 just for the simple fact of he Deadpool be playing too much. So you know he damn near might get fucked up. But you know that's how I see that. You know.
People gonna come after you though.
Huh?
People gonna come after you.
I mean,
they gonna come after me too though. So it is what it is.
That's fine. You know, I'm gonna say it again. Deadpool whooped that ass. Let me ask you this: Lady Monarch or Wolverine?
I ain't gonna lie, Lady Monica beat the shit out of Wolverine. I mean, Wolverine's Wolverine. So
he is.
He can last and all that, but in a sense of strength and hacks, no. She's way too powerful for all that. Like Lady Monarch is.
He can take some shit.
He can take. Yeah, he can handle.
He can take some shit.
See, here's the thing: is when you talk about characters like Wolverine and Deadpool, people think because they didn't die, they didn't lose. He's gonna lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not dead. That's fine. He can regenerate and things like that.
So we just talk about knockouts. So
yeah, she will beat him up though. She's too fast, too durable, too strong. You know what I mean? She's literally a god. You know, she's killed gods. You're not saying, I mean, he has too. But it's a sense of like, no, if she's looking at him in a random encounter and they're about to fight each other and they're both prepared to fight, she is gonna beat the shit out of him, bro.
I feel like a fight between Storm and Lady Monarch, that shit will go.
But see, when
that shit will go.
Storm and Lady Monarch, see, when it's characters that I also perceive as gods, I don't say that my characters will beat them because they have too many feats to go along with the time that they've been written. So when I compare Storm to Lady Monarch, Storm has now created galaxies and solar systems, and you know, her power is on a level that I haven't had enough time to write to scale Lady Monarch to that power. Okay. So I can't say that my character will be a character that's accomplished that much with their powers.
What about Jubilee?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know too much on Jubilee. Like I've never read that. Like I know who she is.
Lady Monarch will beat her ass, but like it'll be a good fight.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Because she's how you talked about, you know what I'm saying, as far as you writing Lady Monarch, as far as building her her character, her powers and things of that nature. Jubilee's like that too, but even in this standpoint, it would be a dope battle just because now Jubilee has basically gotten into or now starting to realize
Yeah,
the
our power.
potential that
Yeah,
she has with the 4th of July. I call it the 4th of July because
yeah,
that's basically what it is. It's the 4th of goddamn July.
yeah,
But how she can literally now take those 4th of July powers. I mean, literally, a skating factor, almost like how Cyclops was, making his lasers as far as like moving fast and whatever the case may be. But even now, like the 4th of July joint she be doing, I mean, literally on some destructo disc type situation to the point where she's now gotten so fast to the point where, of course, she can, do like a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a speed jump type situation.
yeah.
But then on top of that, literally like compressing that 4th of July power, like how of course fireworks, as soon as it, and type
Yeah.
shit, it's to the point where she can literally compress it, turn it into something just like massive, and then as soon as she can, she hasn't been able to fully control it, but she gets to you right in either like in a proximity, either from me to you or from from here to this TV. It's ugly.
Yeah, it's like it's fireworks. Yeah.
It's ugly. It's
Yeah,
ugly.
but it's like I don't like as far as like Jubilee in the comics and like her own journey. I don't really know.
No,
I just see her through X-Men and things like that, but I don't. That's it.
yeah.
You know what I
Pretty
mean?
interesting. So her situation is pretty interesting. Just to see her character development or her powers, because at first it was like, so you just got fireworks coming out your fingers and that's it.
Yeah. Now it's weapons of mass destruction.
I mean, it just kind of goes to show, even from X-Men '97 and even from the comics, like she's developed into a more dangerous mutant, still not on the level, of course, of Storm or any other Omega type of units or mutants, but she could hold her own against some strong motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, Lady.
But Lady will still whoop that ass though.
Yeah, most likely. It's just it's just like that historical factor. I don't know all her feats to be able to. I don't like talking on her if I really don't know.
No, I understand. What you got me here for? What you got me?
I just did a TikTok. They was debating on TikTok if Naruto was planetary. And all these people are like saying Naruto is not planetary, right? And the Naruto diehard fans are trying to argue that he is.
I hate Naruto fans.
Yeah, but everybody kept tagging me in videos wanting me to tune in. I had to say, hey, y'all, I don't watch Naruto. I can't tell you. And I'm not about to do it for this debate.
Oh, God.
So I don't know. Leave me alone.
I wouldn't even entertain it.
I don't know, too. I just told them. I was like, guys, I don't know the answer to this. So I'm telling you, though, the people who I see saying he's not, I trust they know more than the people who are saying that he is.
Facts. And even I wouldn't want to ask me what makes Naruto planetary. I mean,
that's the question they're asking.
Like,
there was like, name one time that he threatened or almost destroyed a planet, or even looked like he could. And they just argue. There are these people who argue scaling. They try to scale things where A equals G
fish
equals Z, and if he grabbed that fish who's a spirit, and that spirit one time in the past almost destroyed that. That's how they try to get there. And it's like, so he hasn't done it.
Folk want to be power scouters. Folk want to be scouters so badly.
Yeah, I hate it. It's so annoying.
They just want to be scouters so badly. Like and I've seen the videos. I've seen a couple beefs happen.
Yeah.
Like for some high dope ass TikTokers, and I'm just like. I've watched Naruto. I'm just a casual fan of Naruto. Not to say that I don't like the actual show, because Shippuden is fucking awesome. But for me, like I said, I'm not even going to be entertaining in the whole planetary debate anyway. But like you said, the people who I see arguing the situation, I believe them.
Yeah.
And even as a casual fan, I don't think he's planetary. Just to me, I can give a damn if I'm a diehard or not. But just the simple facts of the matter is this: like, even now, from a Boruto standpoint, the motherfucker's not a planetary threat. Like, there's nothing in this series. There's nothing that has been remotely oh my goodness, Naruto's about to.
And, well, the thing is, what I was saying,
Or even the villains for that matter.
Yeah, I was talking to King Lion about it. It's like, why does it matter? That doesn't mean it's not like Nightwing's not planetary. He's still one of the most popular characters in the world.
And
being planetary does not mean popularity or a good character.
Right.
So it's like, I don't understand why they're so passionate about that he has to be planetary, because it's like, that doesn't mean he's a bad character.
Right.
That's just not what the writer did. Impound is not planetary. You know what I mean? He's probably city level.
Bro, no.
That doesn't mean it's not good writing because he can't just destroy a planet. Batman was never written to be planetary. He's the most... Spider-Man's not written to be planetary.
He damn near planetary.
He can get to... Oh, yeah, he can. He can figure it out.
Nigga, Batman can take out...
He can figure it out.
Take out everybody.
But it's like... Who cares in my mind? That doesn't even matter.
I care. Batman would kill me in an instant.
That doesn't make him planetary.
I mean, how he got the nuke codes on a hack? He probably got the nuke codes literally in his back.
A lot of his planetary plans also get reversed on him too. So
you absolutely
did a whole thing about how somebody else took all his plans and almost killed the Justice League on accident.
I mean, wasn't that a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. What was that? War? Not War.
Was it War?
No, not War.
One of those though.
Doom.
Yeah.
Doom. I think.
I watched all those like recently, like back to back. So I don't remember which one is which, because I watched them and like just turned them on like it's on, and I did it. And I was like, I don't remember which is which. I don't think it's War. War, I think it had something to do with a Western.
War's the first one. War is when the Justice League actually like come together. This is the new arc, but they actually came together, and that animation, that style of DC animation was, but
okay.
I say that just because this new DC, Crisis of Infinite Earths Part 1 and 2. If y'all have seen that, y'all know what I'm talking about. Trash. But I don't actually think it's Doom. But if it is Doom, anyway, we know what we're talking about as far as
what happened.
Yeah, as far as what happened. But yeah, I mean, even like I said, as a casual Naruto fan, and I've seen, I skip a lot of fillers, but either way it goes, for me, I don't really need to deep dive or what the case may be. Come at me all y'all want. It's not planetary. He's not planetary. None of these characters are planetary. I mean, to be honest, I feel like Frieza could solo that whole universe.
Not even a feel like.
Like
look, if there's one thing's for sure.
To keep it nice.
No, if there's one thing's for sure.
I tried to keep it nice.
Dragon Ball Z characters will solo that entire verse.
Yeah.
We don't even need the best one.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching another video by Impound Comics. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.